Collecting Books with Danny the Puppet.
Hi everyone, Danny the Puppet here, taking a break from collecting bots to just film some stuff around the community. And we're at Haunted Honey Creek in West Allis. And as you can see, the Ghostbusters are here. There's actually a Wisconsin chapter of Ghostbusters, which is kind of cool. They've got their own Ecto-1, which is really impressive. And I know we're not afraid of any ghosts here, so that's kind of cool. There's some food trucks going on too, so you know we're gonna stop and get some food and check out some of the other things here. And look, there's one of those scary dog things. So, was that a puppet in the original movie? It may have been. I do not know. But the Ghostbusters are showing off their cars. So that's kind of cool. Hi, so I'm here with the Wisconsin Ghostbusters. And I guess the first question I have is, what do the Wisconsin Ghostbusters do?
We bust ghosts. Charity work, we just have fun. I call it stirring up trouble. You go to a place, just some random mall or a store, and just stir up trouble, but it's fun. People love Ghostbusters.
Do you go to any haunted malls?
There's been a few. Maybe some of them they don't say are haunted, but maybe they actually are haunted, you know.
I don't see a lot of people at malls these days, just possibly a lot of ghosts. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Lots of ghosts there.
Yeah. I mean, new people die every day. I mean, what are we going to say?
So, is there a lot of ghosts here in West Allis?
There very well could be. Probably just the whole city of Milwaukee and surrounding areas.
I could see that.
Very rich with history. So, yeah.
Lots of beer drinking ghosts.
Yeah,
and they probably have a lot of cheese too. A lot of brats.
Cheese, yes.
So, can you tell us a little bit about your car here?
It's a 1965 Cadillac.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Runs, drives, and got us here from Milton. So,
is there anything else you'd like to tell us about the Wisconsin Ghostbusters?
Well, we'd love for you to follow us on our Facebook page or on our YouTube, and we look forward to seeing everybody at other events. We do lots of events throughout the year, not just Halloween. So.
Well, thank you for coming to West Allis here at Haunted Honey Creek. Keep us safe from any ghosts here out in the cemetery. Thank you. Of course, one of the nice things about an event like this is the food. I got a fully loaded potato, looks very good, and Faith got mac and cheese, lots of mac and cheese, Gouda mac and cheese. It better be Gouda. So, ordering from food trucks, that's what we do. We order from food trucks. There's food trucks over there, and that's what's going on. We're ordering from food trucks at Haunted Honey Creek. We'll see what else is going on in a bit. One of the things they got going on today is storytelling. Most people might not realize this, but I was the first storyteller at the first Haunted Honey Creek a few years ago. I was the first storyteller. I was breaking ground there, being a puppet, telling stories. It was kind of cool. I signed up to tell stories the next year, but I couldn't show up. It rained. I had to cancel. And because of that, I wasn't able to tell stories because puppets don't work too well in the rain. So I wasn't able to come. But they got storytelling going on today here at Haunted Honey Creek. They're probably going to tell some spooky stories. I did the Raven. Actually, a friend of mine did the Raven. I did something else. I can't remember what the story was. Must not have been that great, because everyone would be talking about Danny the Puppet at Haunted Honey Creek. But nope, not happening. Maybe I'll come back and do story time again someday. One of the big attractions here at Haunted Honey Creek is all the pumpkins. Look at all these beautifully carved pumpkins here. I never was quite good at pumpkin carving. I pretty much did the typical, you know, triangle eyes and tried to do a decent mouth. But look at some of these, pretty amazing. Impressive artwork on pumpkins. We'll just walk down the line and check them all out. Look at all these amazing pumpkins.
How you doing?
Wow.
Hello.
Really cool pumpkins there. Ooh, those are nice ones. Again, I could never carve pumpkins like this, so I'm really impressed with the artists that can do things like this. Pretty amazing. Of course, this is on the grounds for the West Allis Historical Society, so they got an old schoolhouse here, and I can't think of too many places more haunted than an old schoolhouse. Hi, I'm Danny the Puppet.
Hi, Danny. Thanks for coming out today.
Yeah, thank you. So you're the Milwaukee Paranormal Investigators?
Yeah, Paranormal Investigators of Milwaukee, yes.
Paranormal Investigators of Milwaukee. So what do you do as the Paranormal Investigators of Milwaukee?
So we go out and we investigate claims of paranormal activity in people's homes or businesses, and we try to figure out the truth about what's going on. So we utilize a lot of equipment that we have here laid out, a sampling of it, to really try and document the environment that we're in, and then we look for normal explanations for those claims.
Okay. Is there a lot of claims of paranormal activity in the Milwaukee area?
There are a lot of claims of paranormal activity in the Milwaukee area. A lot of different places that are, quote unquote, famously haunted here in Milwaukee. Unfortunately, a lot of those places don't let us come in and do an investigation because they just want not to allow people to do that for one reason or another. But there's some interesting places that we have been, and it's been a lot of fun our time doing it here.
What's the most interesting place you've been to in Milwaukee?
The most interesting place we've investigated is going to be the Riverside Theater. We were able to investigate that one privately 3 or 4 times, and there were some interesting things that occurred during those investigations. It's just really hard to get back in there because the Riverside Theater is a working theater.
Oh, sure. Very busy.
Yeah.
Very busy. Well, that's neat that you were able to get in. How about right here in West Allis? Any paranormal activity investigations going on here?
Yeah, so there's the old Paradise Theater, which is now the Epicos Church on 6 Points there. We were able to investigate that location before the church purchased it, and there were some weird things that happened while we were in there. Unfortunately, we haven't had an opportunity to go back. The church is not amenable to us investigating their space, but we had an opportunity to investigate like 3 or 4 times before it was sold.
Oh, that's really interesting. Well, thank you for your time. It's really neat to hear about what you do.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for coming out to haunt. Another favorite part I have of Haunted Honey Creek is the cemetery tours. They take you on a tour and they walk through and talk about all the people who are buried here in the cemetery. Well, not all the people, but some of the really interesting ones. There's a lot of neat stories of people who lived here in West Allis over the years.
Brandon German was such a long ride across the sea on a sailing. Our land was at the current site of Highway 100 and National.
Well, look at that. I found a cannon. I said this wouldn't be a Transformer video, but I actually do have a Transformer at home that is Megatron that turns into a cannon, which is really cool. What was this cannon used for? Maybe it was fought in the famous Battle of West Allis in the Civil War. They used this cannon. I don't know. Maybe it's just head cannon to me. Ooh, bells. I can hear bells ringing. Or is it real bells, or is it just something in my ear? Did someone fire the cannon? I do not know. While there's some things going on today specific to Haunted Honey Creek, I always like to visit the West Allis Historical Society. We'll go inside and see some of the neat things inside, some of the neat artifacts that they have in West Allis. But it's a pretty impressive building. It even has a bell tower, just like Notre Dame. This looks more like a Christmas prop than a Halloween prop, but it's in the Historical Society building. Marley was dead, of course. Inside the Historical Society, they actually let you ring the bell. Makes you feel like the Hunchback. Sanctuary, sanctuary, the bells. I love watches. I love time. This is kind of neat to see some different watches. Used to have a nice pocket watch. Currently, I wear a wristwatch, so that's kind of cool. But kind of neat to see time flying. But you're in the Historical Society, so time's always flying. Ooh, I bet most of my students wouldn't know what these are. Phones. Not the kind of phone they carry around in their pockets, but all sorts of different types of phones that plug into walls. Of course, this part of the Historical Society has toys in it. And of course, I love toys. That's mostly what we talk about on my show. But Ronald McDonald, that looks vaguely familiar. I think my brother had one of those. And we go over here and, oh, Kermit the Frog. I know we had one of those when I was a kid. Kind of makes you feel old when you see stuff that you had as a kid in a museum. Migo Fonzie. Yeah. This Historical Society is making me feel old. Ooh, large-sized Darth Vader. Had one of those too. Yeah. This puppet's getting on in years, I guess. The toys I collected when I was a kid are now museum items. I think I'm leaving the Historical Society building now. It's making me feel dated. They've got music playing all night. Got a really good DJ playing right now with appropriate songs for Halloween. But it always begs to ask the question, what makes a DJ good or bad? Or better than a cell phone or laptop? I kid. It is a pretty good DJ. We got lots of nice Halloween type music playing tonight. I'm loving it. So I've been getting down to the sick beats. I am so uncool. Oh well.
line.